Nice cool morning, wasn't it? Sorry.
Let's start doing this.
This is called a cold jump in show business.
Okay,
right
you're
here.
a
Yeah.
singer. Maybe you can entertain the group with some Christmas carols until. until
quite there yet,
Jason
right?
comes back.
We can go forward, we have a quorum.
Okay. All right, agenda item number 6, and that is to discuss and take action on request for waiver on TCO rule number 217.1, minimum standards for enrollment in initial licensure. Mr. Beecham.
Madam Chair, Commissioners, for your consideration, you have two Class A waivers this morning, and is to give a general overview for the audience and for the Commissioners. Class A waivers as a general proposition, or excuse me, Class A misdemeanors for licensure or application for enrollment in an academy are permanent bars for TCO licensure. However, it's been about a year and a half since the Commission has voted in a rule which allows for Class A waivers after a certain period of time. You have two of these before you this morning. The first has been submitted by the Limestone County Sheriff's Office on behalf of Matthew Iveson. This is a Class A waiver request for a deferred adjudication from January of 2003 for the offense of criminal mischief. The waiver submitted by the Limestone County Sheriff's Office for your consideration.
Mr. Vickers, do you have any comment on that?
We have reviewed the application by the sheriff. After complete reviewing it, I felt like it warranted coming before y'all, and I'm comfortable bringing it before you for your consideration.
And we have several persons signed up to speak to this. Sir?
Good morning, Madam Chair.
I don't know which one you are on my list right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Could you please state your name and where
My
you're
name
from?
is Dennis Wilson, and I'm the sheriff of Limestone County.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, sir.
It is an honor to be here before you this morning to give you an opportunity to speak, Mr. Vickers, here today, to be able to speak on behalf of a young man that I have a lot of faith in, and I am here to speak in his honor. I don't do this very often. I have turned down a number of applicants that have a blip in the application process. I've been in law enforcement for 41 years. I think I'm a pretty good character when it comes to judgment of a young man or young woman trying to get into our profession. I very much appreciate the comments that you had, sir, earlier about the struggles that we have in rural America, or rural Texas, when it comes to trying to maintain a staff. We are at odds about how we go about trying to keep our employment of peace officers at the rural areas of Texas, and it's critical. We fight that battle every day. I speak to you today on behalf of Matthew Iveson. I have known Matt since birth. I've known his mother almost since birth, and I've known his grandparents. He's a family, hometown guy. He made a mistake early in his life when he was 20 years old, probably the same mistake that I never got caught at, or I'd be standing here before you today begging for the same mercy that I'm begging on his behalf. I truly believe that life is all about learning. If we don't learn from our mistakes, then we're not living life. Matthew has made a total commitment to the community in which he resides in right now. He has honesty. He has character. He has leadership. He's a very hardworking young man. But more importantly to me is he's a Christian. And that's how I operate the sheriff's office in Limestone County, under Christian values. I only know one perfect man. I understand that we have to have rules and regulations, and I'm for those, because I'm very proud to wear my badge. And I'm very proud in Texas we have rules and regulations that govern how and who we put on the streets to wear our badges and guns. But I'm also telling you I have forgiveness. Matt has a very good job. I'm asking you to approve his application for a full-time, non-paid position. He is making a sacrifice to his community already by raising his young family in our community and devoting hours and hours on civic events and church events. I'll tell you, I'll ride in any parade in Texas or any parade in America.
I should eat more. I haven't drank that much coffee.
Please, sir, identify yourself.
Good morning. I'm Matt Iverson. Thank you for the time. Mr. Vickers, thank you for your time. I'm very nervous right now. And I'm a very passionate person, and everything that Mr. Wilson has said, I am.
Of Sabine County. That it is a great honor that I get to come and speak in support of Bradley Turner. I met Bradley a little while ago, and he came and made application there for employment at my office. I was very impressed with this young man. In fact, I'm probably the only sheriff that teaches his own DARE program in the state of Texas, and I teach it in 3 school districts. So I love young people, and he impressed me so much there with the way that, because I teach these young people exactly how to do an interview. And he, may I say, he did this absolutely perfect. He impressed me, but not only did he impress me